football fans. Welcome back to Barça. Breaking news, the spot for the latest updates from Camp Nou, transfer news, and exclusive football insights. I'm Steve, and today we're taking a closer look at Marc-André ter Stegen's recent statement amid the ongoing controversy over his removal as Barça's first-team captain. As most of you know, ter Stegen was stripped of his captaincy amid a dispute with Barça after he refused to allow the club to share his medical report with La Liga. That report was critical for Barça's attempts to register new players while adhering to La Liga's tough salary cap rules linked to ter Stegen's injury status. This saga has rocked Camp Nou, raising questions around team leadership, player rights, and the club's financial challenges ahead of the 2025-26 campaign. In today's video, I'll walk you through ter Stegen's full statement, the broader context, what this all means for both the club and the player, and what fans can expect next. Let's get started. Ter Stegen recently took to his social media channels to present his side. His statement came shortly after Barça officially removed him as captain and opened disciplinary proceedings. Here's the core of what he said, sharing his perspective with clarity and respect. He opened by acknowledging that the past few months have been tough on him physically and personally. He emphasized that, since his injury, his only focus has been recovering as quickly as possible, motivated by his desire to help Barça compete and win trophies. Ter Stegen addressed rumors and speculation, noting many recent claims about him are simply not true. He felt it important to lay out his version of events clearly but without bitterness. He explained that his decision to undergo surgery came after consulting top medical experts and was fully authorized by Barça. Protecting his long-term health and playing career was paramount. The estimated recovery time of around 3 months was communicated by professionals and coordinated with the club. His goal remains returning swiftly and continuing to fight for success with Barça. He also clarified a key misconception. Ter Stegen said all of Barça's new signings and contract renewals had been completed before his surgery. So, his injury and treatment weren't linked to those registration issues at all. He said it wasn't fair to interpret his situation as part of that process. Throughout his career, he highlighted his commitment to professionalism and respect for every club he has served. He expressed deep fondness for Barça, the city, and all supporters who have backed him over the years. His dedication to the club remains absolute. Ter Stegen acknowledged the tensions the situation has caused and voiced hope that, through dialogue and shared responsibility, he and Barça can resolve matters constructively. He finished by reiterating his full willingness to cooperate with club management to settle the dispute and approve necessary authorizations. Now, let's zoom out and break down why this statement was so needed. The controversy centers on ter Stegen's refusal to sign consent allowing Barça to send his medical report to La Liga's medical committee. That report is essential for La Liga to recognize him as a long-term injured player, which would allow the club to exclude 80% of his salary temporarily from the wage bill. This exclusion is key to Barça's strategy to comply with financial fair play rules and register summer additions like Marcus Rashford and Joan Garcia. Ter Stegen previously announced he expected to be out for roughly 3 months, a period shorter than La Liga's 4-month minimum for the long-term injury category. This discrepancy fueled the disagreement. From Barça's perspective, ter Stegen's refusal damages sporting and financial interests, prompting disciplinary action and his removal as captain. Ronald Araújo has been named the new captain in the meantime. Legally, ter Stegen is supported by Spain's Players' Union in exercising his right to medical privacy, setting the stage for a complex standoff balancing player rights and club needs. Meanwhile, Barça faces serious pressure to finalize registrations within La Liga's strict salary cap system. A long-term injury classification for ter Stegen would unlock vital salary space. This ongoing issue has caused disruption behind the scenes as the season quickly approaches. Ter Stegen's statement is professional in tone and emphasizes his wish to rebuild trust. He clearly states he is not trying to undermine the club, but rather prioritizing his health within expert medical advice. Looking forward, the big question is how quickly everyone can find a way to compromise. Ter Stegen's offer to cooperate is a positive sign, but legal, medical, and financial challenges remain. For fans, This is a reminder of the difficult juggling act clubs face between player welfare, contract rights, and stringent league financial regulations. On the sporting front, Ter Stegen continues his rehab, aiming to compete with Joan Garcia and Wojciech Szczesny for the #1 spot once fully recovered. His commitment to remain at Barca and fight for his place speaks to his professionalism. In the meantime, Ronald Araújo leads the team as captain, symbolizing a new leadership chapter as Barca balances renewal with financial reality. To summarize, Ter Stegen released a clear and respectful statement addressing recent controversies. He affirmed his surgery was doctor-approved and coordinated with Barca. He clarified his injury and surgery were not connected to new signings registration. Ter Stegen is committed to cooperating fully to resolve the dispute. The core dispute revolves around his refusal to share medical reports with La Liga impacting salary cap relief. Barca removed him as captain and opened disciplinary actions. Legal protections around player privacy complicate negotiations. Ter Stegen remains focused on recovery and regaining his place. Ronald Araújo has stepped up as captain amid this transition. The club faces pressure to register players ahead of the season starting August 16th. Now it's over to you. What's your take on Ter Stegen's statement? Do you think this situation will be resolved soon? How do you see the leadership change affecting Barca's season? And what would you advise for both sides moving forward? Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments. I love hearing your insights. If this video helped you, please hit that like button, subscribe to Barca, breaking news, and turn on notifications so you're always updated on the latest football news and exclusive Camp Nou stories. I'm Steve, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time with more deep football coverage.